sunny. Hello, good morning. I am just on my little deck here. Can do a bit of yoga. And I just did a video in my Women's Creating Healthy Lives group. So if you're a woman over 45 and you notice that your body's changing and what used to work doesn't work anymore and you really would love some guidance on what to do and what's going on, you can join my Facebook community at Women Creating Healthy Lives. Would love to see you there. Now today, the topic I want to talk about is if your why, to eating clean, like you're like, okay, I need to change what I eat. I know because I've gained this weight and I need to lose it. Oh my God, I need to lose this weight. I can't stand it anymore. Hi guys for jumping on. If that is your why, if it's just the weight, you're probably not going to stick with it. It's not a big enough why, right? It's not a big enough reason. Why also, if you are in midlife, so over 40 especially, if I'm going through, hello, jumping on people. I can barely see you. It's so sunny here. So I'm just like can't really see the screen. I hope you can see me. If you're wise about the weight, guys, it's probably not going to stick, especially in midlife, because there's so many things that are going on in your body. And it's not simple. Like, I wish I could say it was simple. I wish I could say it's just about what you eat things, but it's not. It's not just about what you eat. There's so many other things involved and also we know, like, we're complicated, right? We're complicated we're makeup and our bodies are amazing. And so there's a lot of changes going on in midlife. And that includes your hormones, and hormones control so many things, right? As well as your weight. Plus, so many women I talk to are under stress. And that feeling when you are in midlife, because think of adolescence. When you're going through adolescence, you also went through, or daughters, ups and downs and extremes emotion. And it's like they can't handle any stress. They can't handle anything. That's the way you are in midlife. It's because of the hormones. And so if your life is stressed already and then you add these midlife changes, right, you're like so overstressed you don't know how to handle it. And there your body holds on to the weight. Your body will not release weight when it's stressed. And that is a huge thing. One of the ladies in my Facebook community was talking about how she went on a holiday. She ate all these fatty foods and all these foods and drank and whatever. Didn't gain 1 pound. Why? Because she was not stressed. So she came back going, okay, this is amazing. She goes, she ate, not saying you should eat like this, but she was on a holiday. She ate in a way that she was scared to eat, because normally she'd think, oh, I'll gain 5 to 10 pounds if I eat like that. So she ate like that, but her stress was nothing. She was enjoying her holiday. She was having a good time. She wasn't stressed. She was feeling fantastic. Came back home, expected the scale to say she's gained weight, but she hadn't. So there, you guys, is a huge confirmation. Stress, 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 stress. And like I said, when midlife, we can't handle that stress. So our regular stressful life have just become like this, oh my God, so overwhelming. I can't handle it anymore. So I think you need to really focus on the stress. The stress is so important, you guys. Also, what I was saying about you need a bigger why than just weight, because there's all these other things. So when you're looking at weight and midlife, about losing weight, there's things you have to take. You have to look at your adrenal glands. You have to think about maybe your thyroid's off. What you eat for sure is usually never right. And I agree, work on your food, because that gets you healthier. And then your body will be able to release the weight when it's right? The hormonal changes and the stress. So you got all these about 5 things that are going on that need to all be worked on synergistically when you're talking, and detoxifying. So there's 6. And detoxifying is huge, you guys, huge. If you need to give up all the foods and the packaged foods that have all preservatives and stuff. Those preservatives, preservatives, are stored in fat. You will not release the fat if your body needs the fat to store the toxins, right? So there's so many things that come into play when you're looking at midlife weight loss. So many things. Now, it's not hopeless. Oh my God, I did it. I went down to 97 pounds actually. Too thin, but I'm only 103 right now. So, but when I was like my heaviest in perimenopause, I lost so much weight because I did it by detoxing and by eating really clean and reducing my stress and changing a whole bunch of things in my life. I truly did. But my focus, what was my why, was freedom. So if your why is to lose 5 or 10 pounds, you won't stick with it. Because if you don't lose those pounds in a few months, you're going to be frustrated. You're going to think nothing works. I'm failing. This doesn't work. I might as well just gain the weight. Forget it. It's hopeless, right? No, your focus needs to be health and like the freedom, because to me, health represents freedom. If I have my health, I have freedom to do what I want to do in life. I have freedom. And also I get to spend time. You get to spend time with your family and your friends in a good way. You don't have to rely on them to take care of you, right? So you got to think about what kind of like your values are. What's important to you? What do you need your health for? And realize that eating is a huge part of your health, right? So what you eat, what we put in our body, what we breathe in, what we put on our body, so the lotions and the creams and stuff, all of those toxins, if they're full of toxins, also are stored in your fat. So that's what I mean when I say, just saying you want to lose 5 or 10 pounds or 15 or even 30 pounds in midlife, you need to have this huge why. Why is that so important to me? Because if you're just focused on the weight loss, you're going to be severely disappointed. And I don't mean to laugh at that, but you probably will. Some people can lose that, by detoxifying, can lose some weight really fast. Other people, it takes a bit slower. But you begin to feel better. When you notice changes in how you feel, right? How your clothes fit, how you physically feel, how your energy's like, how your bloating's like, all these changes that you start to notice when you clean up your diet. That's what to focus on, right? Not the weight, because like I said, the weight can be a very, very tricky thing, and it can take, it's like a domino effect. One thing will affect another. And so you need to kind of work on quite a few things all at once, which is exactly what I do with women. We work on all of those things synergistically, because health is really mind, body, and spirit. It really is. It's not just what you eat. Like I said, because stress comes in, because toxins, you need to detoxify. So there's so many things, right? So I know a lot of women come to me and it's definitely, I need to lose this weight. Oh my God, I'm gaining it. And I see the frustration and I hear the frustration, and I was there. Believe me, I was there. And that's what started me on the healthy path, was the desire to not gain any more weight. So I'm happy that that came to me, so that I ended up on the real healthy path. But what I really noticed and what I really decided and got clear on is why that's important to me. Why? And that was because I had a big life planned. I have a lot of things I want to do in life. I'm 53, but I still have a lot I want to do. And so to me, that means having my health, because I want the freedom of choice. I want the freedom of movement. I want the freedom. I don't want to be dependent. I don't want to be in a wheelchair. I don't want to be with a walker. I want to really choose to be healthy and happy as long as I can, as long as I possibly can as I age, right? So I hope this helped you, and I really want you to get into your core kind of values. What are some things that are so important to you instead of just the weight, guys, right? And know that when you work on all of those things, like all of the things I talked about, like the stress, the detoxing, what you eat, thinking about the hormones, what's going on in your body, maybe it's your adrenals, maybe it's your thyroid, I had to go through all of those things. And it took a while. It's not a 2-week, 4-week thing, and to get everything balanced out. But they did. It's because I chose that I'm committed to it. And that's what I was going to do. And I didn't get caught up in the scale. I didn't even use the scale at all. I used my clothes to gauge. And I also gauged how I felt. And I began to feel so much better when I really cleaned up my eating. And every woman who does says the same thing, right? So when you go to eat healthy, please, the focus is on how you feel, how you want to live your life, how you want to be in your life, and what you want to experience in your life. Think about those things. Write them all down. Get really clear. Get a good visual, and get really knowing that health is everything. All right, that's my message for you on this Sunday. I'm going to do a bit of yoga here on the deck. Have a fabulous day. Be out in the sun. If you have any questions or comments, post below. I'll read the comments when I can see them. So sorry. I wish I could see them right now. It's just too bright here. And if you haven't already joined my Facebook community, come and join it. It's Women Creating Healthy Lives on Facebook. Take care. Bye-bye.